What is up, family? Back at it again with some Mordred gameplay this time. This time we are in the jungle as Mordred. Um, and first off, I just want to show you guys this jungle start. So what I do here is I stay in the bushes near red, but I then go to blue. So I kind of fake because a lot of solo lanes they don't like it when you take their buff because, as you know, Smite 2 is new. So nobody really knows how it works, but Weekend was the one that put me on the start, right? So what you do is you share blue XP with your solo lane. Obviously your solo lanes won't like that, but it helps your solo lane clear clear the jungle camp. So don't waste any abilities on your blue on the blue buff. Let your solo lane use his abilities on the blue buff for clear. All you do is just autoing the big group, right? That way you help your solo clear while you also gain XP. So right here you see me just last minute run in. So right, you can just see me just autoing. Auto. No abilities wasted on this because if I waste my abilities, I won't have my ability up for red. So this way, Anubis will hit 2 first before him because he won't miss a full wave. Or he won't miss a minion. And I get to hit 2 faster. And as for solo side, the only way you don't hit 2 is if you miss a wave. So you have to be very fast with it. You have to have a very fast clear in order for a solo lane not to miss a single minion on the first wave. Because if they miss a single minion on the first wave, then they won't hit 2, right? But they'll still hit 2 before the other solo because the other solo probably have missed 2 or 3 more minions. So here's going for a quick Baron gank. This should be a kill. Oh, never mind. Baron blink. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Um, but this is the route that I usually take. I grab, since there's more pressure from our mid lane, I grab a wave for mid. We share a wave, and then from here I go to Go Fury Harpies, um, and that just gets me to 3 right away, super quick. Um, Compared to the other jungler. I think this game I had a Jingwei jungler. Okay, I was going up against a Jingwei jungler, so it wasn't too challenging. And right now, I do think Mordred in the jungle is super kind of underrated. Um, he got a recent buff. He got recent buffs recently. I said recently twice. But anyways, he got buffs recently, and I don't know why people aren't using him in the jungle a lot, or using him that much at all. I think he's super busted. His abilities hit super hard, especially with the new cooldown buffs that Hyra's made. I think that ability junglers, I mean, there's all ability junglers right now, but um, gods like Mordred really just thrive in this update. Um, and as far as my first item, I like to go Jotuns first, kind of like Smite 1, and that's just because. Oh, let me see if I can get this gank over here. We did see he wasted a lot of his abilities on Anubis. Um, we just want to get that pressure off. We just want to make sure that he doesn't get free Warhorn here. And we see their jungler over here, so I back off. Although that they're going to get the Warhorn in the end, we want to play our life, right? Warhorn isn't that worth it. So I see their Jingwei going back into their base, which, oh, never mind. Jingwei's over here. And I'm just waiting this out just to see, because I see Anubis is 5, and I just hit 5. So I want to see if Anubis ults, and if he does ult, I'll ult him. So you see him ult here. I'm just waiting for him, because if I ult into his ult, then my ult gets cancelled. But since I ulted him after he finishes his ult, then that's when I can actually. This is a very nice Neath ult from her. Helps us get that Jingwei kill. Good job on Neath. And just like that, we got our solo lane was kind of struggling over there with a mirror matchup, but yeah, just because of that interaction, we get this free blue. We get our solo lane essentially in the lead here, and their solo lane is down a blue buff. So for this, I'm out of mana, and um, yeah, I just finished up a fight, so I want to retreat. I don't want to engage here, and going with Jotuns here to start. Like I said, I think with the recent buff, it's just super broken. 40 strength, 30. They buffed the cooldown to 30, and plus the passive is just crazy. It feels like after you finish building Jotuns, you're literally just spamming your abilities. It's insane. Um, but that's currently the jungler route that I take. Um, Great 2 from Anubis here. This should be just free kill. Perfect. Um, so yeah, start at blue, go to red, and then do one backs, and then go straight to mid because by then you'll hit two. Um, and then you can either get the mid camp or go for a gank there. As you can see, just from the start that I just had, I'm level 7. Of the Jingwei that I'm going up against is level 4. That's already a 3 level difference. We're freaking 5 minutes in the game. I'm already 3-0. And yeah, I just think it's a very dominant start. And then after you go to mid, you just hit speed, you hit the left side back harpies, and from there you just go back to your red and do the same rotation again, and just play it out through there. Obviously, if one's on that first route, if you're at speed and you see that left lane is gankable, then you should gank it. But again, especially in the early game, I emphasize that you prioritize farm instead of kills, because you're missing out on a lot of gold. And I know that the back harpies will always be there, but you're still missing out on some gold that, for example, if you take the speed down, you're missing out on a little more gold when the timer resets, right? And as far as speed, the camp and speed placement, sorry, just another topic that kind of had in mind as I did speed over there. I think it would be a good idea if they switched speed and red, or yellow and red. I think it'd be a good idea if Hyra switched its sides. Just because, especially in Smite 1, obviously speed isn't the same side as solo, but red wouldn't be the same at the same side. I just think it'd be, I don't know. I just think it'd be better. And I guess second item here would be Avenging Blade. Avenging Blade is also a very nice item to have, especially in the early game and mid game. It'll help you through the late game as well as you fight through objectives. The passive definitely helps people fight through objective. But yeah, I think it'd just be the best if they switched yellow to red side and red to yellow side, because it's kind of a split every time I hop into a game and I'm not jungler. I can either see the jungler going red, the red side. I can see the jungler going yellow side. But I just feel like it's the best. It'd be a good idea to just switch it over. I think this Anubis should be dead here. He 2s me. I'm gonna ult him. That's a nice juke from Anubis. Okay, I'm just gonna back off here. Yeah, they get the Warhorn. I believe we back off here. And, by the way I talk, I'm like saying like, oh, I believe they back off here. Just because this is a pre-recorded gameplay, I'm just kind of talking over it. I just, with the content that I want and that I envision, I want to help my viewers. If whenever I start having any viewers, but I want to help my viewers kind of, or I want to walk them through my thinking process, right? And just talk about things as much as I can. And it's just tough with live commentary because you have to really just lock in, especially if you want to win a match. It's pretty challenging to do sometimes with live comm. I find myself just like I said, locking in, but at the same time, since I'm so locked in, I won't be talking, and I don't think that's entertaining to watch. I personally wouldn't want to just watch gameplay, because if I want to just watch a game, I'm just gonna play the game, right? Um, so yeah, and I don't, through Smite's kind of YouTube content creators, I don't really see anybody kind of doing a voiceover, which I think makes my channel a little bit more unique. Um, right now, we just kind of see like people posting recordings from their streams, right? Um, and I just don't think that's catering to the viewers, especially if you're watching for YouTube, if you're trying to learn, especially for example, uh, like somebody post or a YouTuber post best jungle start, but all they do is post what they're doing in a game, and they don't really talk over their thought process on the jungle start itself. Um, I just don't think it's the best route to take if you're trying to inform your viewers on the best jungle start. That's just an example, but that's why I kind of like to do the voiceover stuff over pre-recorded gameplay. I will be posting some live commentary or live gameplay as well, as if I have good games and let's say I'm in ranked games and um, I have like good comms, which I believe that the viewers kind of want to see, then that's when I'll post live commentary, but or live gameplay and the live comms. But as for now, yeah, I'm gonna stick with just with pre-recorded stuff while commentating over it. Um, Again, just to give you guys my thinking process. Right here, I'm just trying to invade as much as possible. The more invades you do, the better. The less XP you give the enemy team. Look how under leveled they are compared to the rest of my team. So the lowest person we have is certain Anubis at level 10, and that is basically pretty much most of their team, right? Other than the solo side Anubis. Um, and as I know I just stole dual sides red, but as this game goes, I can already see that I'm 6-0 and 4. I'm going to hard carry this game. So I need as much XP to beef myself up. If you are, struggling in a game and you see that the dual lane is carrying, then you kind of want to conserve that XP. And then we're going to go with the second item here, Avenging Blade, again super broken, and then we're going to go into Crushers for this build. And yeah, like I said, if you see that your teammate is hard carrying you, they're doing better, don't steal their jungle camps, don't steal their lane, let them beef up as much as possible, right? Um, and it will just be helpful for you. You can get assists in those kills, and then you can kind of snowball into getting stronger, catching up, making a comeback, right? Um, but just because you are, let's say you're not doing so well, maybe like what 0-5, 0-7, and you're like 2 levels behind your laner, 2 levels behind your jungler, don't troll during those occasions, right? Like over here, Mordred, oh, easy, right? Like our solo lane, he's right now being underleveled against their Anubis, and he's not trolling, right? Because in the end, if you troll, you're gonna lose. The team's gonna lose. No one's gonna really have a good time. Um, but yeah, that's just my thought process on it. We're gonna look for this quick gank on the left lane. I saw that they were kind of pushed up, so I was kind of seeing if they're still there. I see that the Neath is super low health, so I'm gonna try to ult her. I do believe she backflips here, so I tried to catch her with my ult, trying to be sneaky with it. I tried to catch her backflip, but I couldn't get it in the right direction. So we're still gonna try to get this Neath kill. Some high action over here. We're focusing on Athena getting out of tower because Cern just died. Right now, I am currently in a 2v1 situation. Going on Jing to Squishy. I see Jing back off, but at the same time, she probably misclicked and was not able to back off. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the kill there. Baron rotates with a missing Neath. Sorry about that. And I can see that I'm in a very sticky situation here. I stall as much as I can until my Bologna gets here. And this Jingwei, I have no clue what the heck she just did, because she just basically, I wasn't sure what her thought process was there. She just went into our, tower, I guess. She was gonna fly into our tower, maybe try to cut me off, but she's super squishy. She's level 10. I was level 14 at the time. That's just easy kill for her. Bellona's also popping off, and you can just see how dominant Mordred is right now in the jungle. Um, I don't think he's as strong in the solo lane because I think there's stronger solo lanes right now. Odin's very strong still. Anubis is kind of right now being meta in the solo lane. Um, Even I see a lot of people using Bellona now, but I'm not sure if but I know that Kin's got an up got a buff, so maybe that's why people are starting to see more Bellona. Trying to take gold, unfortunately, I think their Neath steals it from us, which is unfortunate. But we're still up 2k. They're still up 2k gold. Um, and we're still in a good spot to win this game for sure. Up about 10 kills. Um, So yeah, I think we're still in a good spot. Here, I'm going to back. I'm going to see if I can pick up my last item, which is Crusher, just for more cooldown. And I will go into either an Oath Sworn Spear or Hydras, depending on how the game goes. If I think I need to do more damage, if I will go with Hydras. But Oath Sworn Spear, if not, I kind of just change them through my fourth and fifth slot. If I don't go Oath Sworn Spear on my fourth item, I'll do it on my fifth. If I don't go Hydras on my fourth item, Hydras will be my fifth, right? Um, and that's just kind of how I build my standard kind of jungle build. Um, but as you know, as this commentary goes on, I kind of want to see what you guys think of what kind of Smite gods you would like from Smite 1 you'd like to see imported ASAP. I know that Thor, Ra, I know Thor for me is a personal favorite of mine. He's just very fun to play. And that Athena just got wrecked. But yeah, Thor is very fun to play, so I really want to see Thor being worked on. And I know the devs are currently working on Thor, so we should see him in the near future, hopefully. But I know before January for sure Thor will be in the game. Ra is being worked on, Poseidon is being worked on. But what else would you guys want to see? Other than Thor and Ra, I personally, this is right here is a GG. Other than Thor and Ra, let me just finish out my point. I also want to see Lancelot and a Wheelix. But yeah, as for the video, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, just getting to know me more. This is gonna be my second video, and yeah, I hope you guys really just enjoyed here. Here are my post game stats, and again, I will see you guys in the next video.